What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology retold action, sporting in the left side of the map in the blue color, playing as Kronos. His name is Blidge. His opponent today, in the red color, playing as Oranos. His name is Magic. The map, Nile Shallows. Magic obviously warming up for his match. He may have already played his match. I got no idea. I did want to cast him. He's played a bit of a showdown sort of thing against Vortex. As look at Blidge. He's getting the Wait, does this matter? It does. This matters. Wait, is he gonna hit the citizen? He totally get. Blidge! The gamer! The gamer! He got him! That is the oldest trick in the book with Kronos, but nobody plays Kronos on Legacy, and I don't think Magic's ever seen it. He didn't even time it correctly. I mean, he did, actually. I don't know. So, basically what happened there is Blidge clicks deconstruction on the mana, and when you're playing as Kronos, your population is going to hit at the same time, or your villages are hitting at the same time, so you know exactly when he hits 15 population. You click that deconstruction. Buildings are unbuilt at 2.5 build points a second, and if we take a quick look at what the mana is, the mana is 25 seconds to build. So I think that means it's got 25 build points. I think. Because the villagers, the citizens here build at a little bit faster than 1 build point per second, but I'm not sure that information is in the old tooltip, but yeah, you can, yeah, that's funny. But we are seeing some advanced times coming in, and Magic is a full citizen behind with exactly the same age up time. Now, one way to play around that if you do get screwed or if he does it perfectly is you can delete an oracle. If you delete the oracle, you go down to 14 population and then you go over population to 16. So that is one way to play around that, as we see an oracle almost getting taken out anyways. As counter barracks, double counter barracks coming up. And the Atlantean war commences. As Blidge at the moment, he hasn't really put his own military buildings down. I'm not exactly sure what he's going for at the moment. Looks like he's going for a town center. And Magic is going to need to put all the pressure in the world onto this position. Mana coming down here for Blidge. First one. And we do see those, the Collidria coming through, the Hero Terma coming through. 5 citizens on the way here. Part of me feels like it'd be a lot safer if you scout the double counter barracks and you scout those units coming out. It'd be a lot safer to just drop the thing over here. But this is going to get Carnivora 110% of the time, every single time, as he does drop that one down right next to those citizens. There is potential for a hero citizen to be created here, which can then in turn just turn around and shank down the old Carnivora here. But he's back onto the town center. It's going to be going up very quickly. 15 seconds remaining. But the town center looks like the HP is getting up a little bit faster here. More Terma are coming in. And Blidge, he knows this to a T. The Terma managed to get a small amount of, probably not much damage in all honesty. We do have the Carnivora going to continue to go after the town center here. That gets a decent amount of damage done. If you take a look at it, it does a weird amount of damage, right? It's got like a couple of different arms that's dealing small amounts of damage. As the citizens pop through, it's going to shank down. And the town center ends up living as the citizens will sneak over here onto this gold mine for the time being. But Magic can just hang around this town center. That's a lot of idle citizens for this point in the game. He's not going to be going for it. Going into the main base, citizens getting pushed off of the wood line over here. There is a wood line over on this side though, so not the biggest of deals. Can jump onto those goats. No problems where that's concerned. As the citizen here trying to juke. Does manage to do so. Look at the jukes. Look at the moves. Blidge, what was that? It's a good movement. It's a good moment. The jukes. Solid. That's some Age of Empires 2 juking shenanigans there. As Magic trying to put more pressure on, it kind of looks like he's just going to be going one Talon Center full send here at the moment. And we see some Terma up on this side, trying to put some pressure over here as well. Prometheus coming through. We see Theft of Fire. Blidge is playing into this economic boom as hard as he possibly can right now. This is as greedy as it gets. Idle Citizen over here. Magic can get a little bit of damage onto that one. Not going to be able to do so. Moving over onto this position. Magic does have Shockwave, so he can get a little bit of damage done here. And so Citizen's just simply going to retreat back. Citizens over here getting pushed back off of this position, going to jump into that town center. It's like Magic is getting a little bit of poke damage done, but is it not the case right now that Blidge is just getting so much economy? Can he get this citizen kill? He might be able to get that. Oh, he doesn't get it. Back into the town center. Magic still hasn't been able to find a single villager kill in this game. He is just getting idle time. As you do see the Carnivora getting dropped down, going to try and push off of the tower here. Magic can go for a gold starve at this point. He's sitting on this gold mine over here. He's on this gold mine over here. He's got the Caladria scouting everything out on this position. The tower and the main base here will end up maybe not going down in all honesty. It's very, very healthy. 400 HP remaining. The villager's going to come over. You've got those hero citizens to shank down the Carnivora as the Terma going to go after the citizens as well. Caladria healing from afar here. This Terma does end up getting a little bit more damage. Good micro there from Magic as he's trying to break through here to push off of the gold. We've got a couple of counter barracks up right now for Blidge, but he needs to mass up those units. He's also got a market so he can sell some wood to get some gold out. So a gold starve at this point in the game is not going to be enough. Magic needs to not lose units to go after this, but he needs to keep putting the pressure on. As the Terma charging back over here, tower's still very much alive. Without, I mean, there is Shockwave if you really want a villager kill, or you can use Shockwave. I'm a big fan of using that on the villagers if it's possible. I see units coming back over onto this position. Milo almost getting taken down. More units coming through there as Magic kind of needs to... He wants to take the tower down so then he can move over onto this side. But guess what Blidge can do? He can just time shift this tower up to here if he wants to and have some defense of that gold mine there. And we are seeing the watchtower coming onto this position over here as a time shift. Nice play. I mean, it costs 150, 100, so that's 75 wood, 50 gold to do this. But this is basically a unit to defend. It's just like 8 damage per second. It's kind of like having an Arcus here, or even a better Arcus there on that position to defend. So Promethean going to get taken back. And Blidge, I think he's gotten away with this. He's going to get another tower down on this position. Is that going to be enough? That's enough to make Magic a little scared as another tower coming through. But does Magic care? He clicks the Shockwave. He does have himself only the three oracles here. There's a Terma going to be pushing forward, taking out some of those Terma on the back there. And Magic retreats back, and we'll see what he can make happen here. One more Terma getting sniped up. I mean, it's still just like 20 villager lead right now for Blidge in this game. This is an incredibly big advantage for Blidge, but Magic does have the units. This position is pretty much unattackable at the moment for Magic. 3 towers, you can't kill them. So they're just 3 towers sitting there getting huge damage as Blidge back over onto this gold mine yet again. And he is going to be catching up on military very, very shortly here. As Magic runs through, going to try and get some villagers kills on this spot. Does manage to catch them out. Oh, he misses that though. He gets in, but he doesn't turn fast enough. Citizen over here getting heroized with the Promethean, deleting that building there, but it looks like that Citizen will end up going down after the dust settles. And Magic going to have to retreat back. Gets a couple more villager kills over there as well. But it's still a very big advantage for Blidge in terms of economy. He's also got these back berries over here, and Blidge might need to start going for farms here, which is the big advantage, I guess, that Magic's got remaining in this game, is he's probably not going to ever need to farm. Oh, apparently we've got the wrong thing. Sorry. We're just going to check the scenes. We missed the scene. Boom. We're back onto this one. Oh, this is completely wrong. Turn that off. Casting scoreboard gone. Actually, maybe we can do this. Hold on. Never mind. Didn't work. Magic going to be retreating back. Blidge now ready to push out. Blidge's got such a significant advantage here, but Magic, he's up to the heroic age. He's up to the heroic age. He's forced Blidge back. Blidge is going to need to continue spamming units out here. He's got his farms up, so he's out of food. So getting to that next age is going to be really, really challenging. He does have some gazelle over here. That could be a big deal. Is Magic going to be getting just a little bit of a fight onto this position with those Murmillo to face tank and the Terminal on the back to actually kill off the units? It's very, very challenging to actually turn around and take this fight. That's why getting those Murmillo out is very, very important. As Magic now spreading out all across the map for the time being here. He's now queued up to 6 oracles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In very, very nice positioning. Magic's still going to be searching around for something to kill on the front. Let's see those citizens diving into the manors there. Nice garrison micro. I'm pretty sure what he did there was using this this thing here, Alt C. Alt C is a very, very nice kind of quality of life sort of improvement there in mythology, where you can kind of just duck for cover. So we do see the army decides to turn around onto these units, chasing them down. Chaos is just about to be up here, and he drops it down immediately. There will be access to a shockwave very shortly as well here, as 7 oracles are out. He does himself out a satyr instead of using that shockwave, as the army here is going to keep on getting that shoot and scoot. Micro in, sniping a unit, running, sniping a unit, running. But every time he turns around, he's taking damage himself. So it's not like it's an amazing trade for him. As Magic continues to push forward, he gets Blidge sent all the way to the town center before turning around. And then the Terma can help speed walk back out of there. Meanwhile, now we've got immediate cavalry in. And the Contarius are now on the way. And there's the big shockwave coming in as Magic is attempting to get something happening here. Those Contarius are going to be really, really strong, but there are a couple of those Blidge Catapultis here get some good damage done with those Contarius to charge, and they've got more speed than the Terma, so there's no real way to get that shoot and scoot working amazingly, but the Catapulti is going to be tanking up for the middle position there as Magic is trying to make something happen here, but look at Blidge. He's already at 100 citizen here. It's 163 population. There's going to be another Chaos available in a few minutes here. Well, 1 minute here, basically 1 minute and 15 seconds. He doesn't have the favor for it just yet. Does he have Sons of Slipnir? No, he does not. That's not what it's called. Sons of the Sun, excuse me. So town center going to be getting dove onto here by Magic. Those Catapultis will be able to take out those Contarius very, very quickly, but they are currently getting tanked up by the Murmillo and the Catapultis of Magic. Magic just diving in. Will be able to take out the town center, but does this matter is the big question. Magic needs to get out of here. He gets the town center kill, and honestly, Blidge can basically just throw this one back up straight away here. Look at the market. He actually can't sell any of those resources anymore, as Blidge pulling away. Oh, not Blidge. Magic pulling away right now. He needs an answer for those catapulties, and I'm going to go ahead and guess a good unit here to build to kill off those catapulties is just more Murmillo. Like, these are counter cavalry, but your opponent has got when you build a unit, there's normally 2 or 3 units that you can kind of use to counter. If your opponent's got counter archers, you don't want to build the archers which counter this unit. You want to build the soft counter unit, the infantry, to counter it. As we do see the Kontari spotting a couple of villagers over on this position here. Blidge trying his best to keep those alive, but the town center is already back up. Hyperion on the way now as well for Blidge, but we see some units popping forward on the front here, trying to snipe down some of those catapulties on the front. And are going to be getting taken down. More catapulties coming over here. Magic will need to run away. He's going to be losing a lot of units there to those catapulties. You can't have that 6 HP remaining on the mana. Manages to take it out. Going to be retreating back now for the time being. We also see Heroic Renewal coming in. Bit of an interesting one there. I don't know if the idea is to just heroize the entire army at this point or not. We'll have to wait and see. Satyr Gemini coming through as well. So, I mean, he's got to decide whether he wants to get hero units or more Satyr at the moment. It's going to be an interesting one as the couple of Caladria here to heal up the units of Magic. There's a whole bunch of military academies coming through here. Magic now just going to be sitting on the back here. He's finally getting himself some town centers. He's almost caught up on the villager count. And the game is still pretty close in all honesty. Like, the army quality that Magic has is probably a little bit better than what Blidge has got with the Termo catapulties. But, in terms of damage you can actually deal. But this army that Blidge has got is going to win this Kontarius army pretty hard, as we do see the Chaos getting dropped down in an effort to prevent the citizens from going down. That's going to be really, really good there for Magic. As he spots an Oracle in the back of the map, he can try and take that one out, but it looks like he's going to just sneak out of here and find himself a different place to hang out in the map. We could see like a little cheeky time shift here or something. Time shift the building over there and block that in, and then build a building with that citizen. Could have been a great way to catch Magic out there, but not quite able to do so. So we do see the units now starting to push forward. Villagers coming over onto this position to grab that gold mine. There's a palace now up on this spot. And he's going to grab himself this gold mine over here. And, I mean, at this moment, who's got... This is a bit better armory upgrades for these guys. Who's got the better armory upgrades? Looks like Magic's got some decent ones. Big Chaos getting dropped down as the Satyr going to get a lot of damage from behind. Magic's got to pull back those Kontarius. Does manage to do so, but the Terma are all very, very safe behind this one. Looks like the Catapult is going to be getting taken down. We've also seen stone walls through here for Blidge, as those Terma are going to be taking out the Arcus in a big way behind here. Meanwhile, the Satyr have got such a big advantage on this one. I guess the one thing that I've been forgetting in this game to be commenting on is the fact that Magic's got 7 Oracles out. And while Blidge has had the 2 town centers, Oracles are basically worth a villager in of themselves, if not more, for the favor income that they generate. So while Magic didn't get the 2 town centers, he gets a huge boost there as the Kontarius charging in to take down a whole bunch of citizens over here. Double Palace is up, but there's just no military left for Blidge. And he's just going to lose everything. The Murmillo's coming in to try and take out the Catapulties as well. Kontarius coming up to take out the citizens on the top side of the map there. These bloody Caladria still alive, still healing, still being impactful in this game to boot. And Blidge is just... The whole entire game has just turned on its head with that second Chaos usage here. Blidge has been restricted for the entirety of the game, so he hasn't been able to have those Oracles out. As the Kronos player Blidge in that moment decides to tap out. What a game here from Magic. He just he just takes it really calm. He says, okay, I got kind of cheesed here. Magic's never going to fall for that again. He's going to know exactly what's happening when that deconstruction comes down. He's also going to know not to chase the oracles with his citizen against Kronos. There is a really, really nice counterplay in, what's it called? In Time Shift. So he knows those two things aren't going to be a thing. Keep that in the back of your mind when you're playing against Kronos as well. But just that all-out pressure here against the far second town center from Blidge. I think that if you want to do this against Oranos as Kronos, I think your better bet is to just drop a village center. Because that way, all your villagers, they don't have to walk over here. They sit in their main base. You're going to eat the berries. You're going to eat this. You got this gold mine here. You got all your units packed into a nice tight space. Your opponent can't just charge in and cause problems for you with that Carnivora. You've got the town center already up to help defend it. There's just so many good things here to go for that. And then if your opponent then decides to go for a settlement after that, you can greed out the next one. And going for a 2 versus 2.75 town center defense, or 2.75 versus 2 town center defense, versus going for a 2 versus 1 town center defense, it seems like the former is a little bit more simple. But really, really nice play here from Magic. He does get a lot of advantage out of these god powers. And that gives him enough of an inch there. I think the oracles really paid for themselves in a big way. He does have to move these ones a little bit. They seem to be overlapping quite a bit. But nice play nonetheless. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.